Well, hello everybody, it's Suffolk
Amy.
and Suffolk Andy here, and we are at...
Shimpling. It's St George's at Shimpling.
Now there's a claim to fame for this place, and it's a modern piece of history, so Amy will just give you the couple of details on that.
Alright, well, I've been told there's a Claudia Schaffer who got married here.
Supermodel.
A supermodel Claudia Schaffer.
Yeah.
And all the stars sort of turned up in this quaint little countryside church, sort of pretty set back.
Brad Pitt was here. Vinnie Jones, the footballer, was here. Ooh. He was the usher at the wedding. And the big thing is that she lived in this area, one of the big halls around here, and she used this place because she didn't want too much publicity. I know there was a lot at the time, and she wanted the sole rights to the photographs because I think that was sold to one of the big magazines. Yeah. Yeah. So that was what that was all about. So anyway, the other thing about this place is there's a sweat house. Yes, a sweat house, which we will show you. And what is a sweat house? Well, in Victorian times, when all the ladies used to have the corsets so tight they nearly fainted, there's a little house over there, a little building where they would take you so you could undo them and have a breathe.
Yeah,
do them up again.
Actually have lungs and a rib cage.
Yeah, and then you could come back to the church because the sermons went on for hours. So you could have a little break in the sweat house. Okay, crazy, isn't it? The other thing is, I know our friend
Ghost Hunter Jace
was here last week, and he had a very weird experience, and that was that his hand got covered in like a slime.
Yeah.
And everybody who was with him felt his hand, and they said it felt like there was gel on it.
Yeah, like a slimy kind of like a they said like a frog. Like
like
a frog
kind
of thing. Yeah.
And also they did hear walking up and down in the night of this gravel. And the funniest thing is, at the moment when we first got here, we had to walk around. I went down to the bottom of the gravel to take a picture of the church, and I heard footsteps behind me on the gravel, turned round, and there was nothing there. So so with that, we got on with the investigation. We'll show you the sweat house and see what we can find. Okay?
Yeah.
Right, we're now going to do a little dowsing rod session. I always explain what these are. These are copper rods with a slip, and they've got their own way of moving. You can't manipulate them as such. And we actually are beside this magnificent tomb to the Halifax family, which were the dominant family here over the years. So let's see if we can pick anything up. Here we go. Get them straight. Get them up. Keep straight. Whoa. Right. Is there any spirit people here?
Couldn't even finish it.
Couldn't even finish it. Is there any spirit people here who would like to talk to us? If so, will you put these rods straight, please? We come here with love and peace and no animosity. We're just here to make contact with you, from your realm to our realm. If you're happy with that, will you please cross these rods, please? Will you please cross these rods? If you are happy with that, will you please cross these rods? Ah, thank you very much. My word, the energy here as well. Can you put them out forward for me, please? I'd really appreciate that. Can I ask you a question? Are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a woman? Are you a woman? If you're a woman, can you please cross these rods? Slightly cross. Can you cross them more, please? I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. Can you put them out straight, please? Can you put them out straight, please? Can you please put them out straight? I would appreciate that, and I can ask you some more questions. They're vibrating.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Can you see us? Can you see us standing here in this churchyard? If you can, will you please cross the rods, please? If you can actually see us, will you cross these rods? I know you can hear us, But can you see us? If you can't see us, will you cross these rods? Please cross these rods if you cannot see us. But if you can see us, will you cross these rods, please? If you can see us. They're just vibrating.
Yeah.
It's weird. Okay. Are you happy to talk to us, please? If you are not, and you cross these rods, we will stop talking to you. Cross these rods if you want us to go away. Cross these rods if you'd like to keep speaking to us, please. Cross these rods if you would like us to keep speaking to you. Right, what I'm going to do now, Amy, we're going to change over.
Yep.
And see how you get on, because it was definitely a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Then she sort of claimed up. When I actually asked her, could she see us?
Yeah.
She then clammed, didn't she? So we're just going to swap over and see how we get on.
Well, I have moved around to the side where there is a plaque for Maria, the eldest daughter of Thomas Halifax Esquire, and Ellen Halifax. There's two females on this side, and they both died, yeah, 10 and 20 years kind of after he went. So we'll see if that's either one of them who was trying to communicate. So, hello, greetings. There was a female spirit who was talking to Suffolk Andy a minute ago. If you are still here, could you cross these rods over one another, please? If you're still around.
The lady I was talking to is still here. Will you cross these rods? Thank you very much. Yeah, you're now talking to Amy. So, if you'd like to, could you answer some questions, please?
Could you make that one face forwards again, please, so I can ask you another question? I literally feel like my whole hand just got moved then.
Yeah, I did notice that actually.
I felt like my whole hand got moved.
Ask her again if she can see us. See if that GoPro goes off.
Can you see us right now as we're talking to you? It's a question that we've been wondering for a while. If spirits are able to physically see us. Can you see us standing here right now? Could you cross them over one another if you can see us?
Whoa.
Yeah. It's just this one.
Thank you very much, but I think that's, yeah. Can you cross the other one over, please? To verify that.
Could you move the other one? If that's okay, you able to move that one?
Well, put the other one straight, so they're both straight.
It's pointing over that way, it's pointing towards the church.
Yeah.
There is another plaque right about where that one's pointing is where the other plaque is inside to Thomas
Yeah.
Esquire.
Yeah, ask her to put it forward again.
Could you make that rod face forward, please? Could you point it forwards? Genuinely feel like someone's actually moving my hand. That's so I feel like someone keeps like.
Can you move both the days and rods forward, please? Thank you very much. We come here with love and peace. No animosity. We just want to talk to you. If that's okay. You did confirm that you can see us. Can you cross them again if you can? This is something that has been fascinating us for a while. So if you could cross them that you can see us. Because I think you know that we can't see you. Can you put them forward if you know that we cannot see you? We cannot see you, so can you put them forward?
Yeah. We genuinely can't. I have no idea where you're standing right now. You might be standing next to me because I feel like you're touching my hand. If you
Point them.
If you are touching my hand at this present moment, could you cross these rods over one another, please? Can you tell me if that is you? Are you touching the bottom of my hand right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom of my hand feels really warm, and I feel like
Yeah.
someone keeps shoving the bottom of my hand upwards to like
Yeah.
move the rod. It's really weird. I feel
Yeah.
like it's being pushed. It's actually, yeah, it's not on the rod, it's actually on my hand where the pressure is. Okay, can we try an experiment? Could you point in a certain direction to where you are standing? Would you be able to show us roughly where you are? Is that okay?
Right beside you.
Right beside me, yeah.
Yeah, right beside you.
Right next
That
to
is
me.
unbelievable. Thank you very
Wow.
much. Now, can you put that rod forward again, please? Because that was really good.
Pointing towards the plaque as well.
Right, let's see if that's Alan or...
Yeah, it's either Ellen or Maria who
Yeah.
we're talking to. So could you point this one straight again, please? Is that okay? Can you put it back to the front so I know how you're answering? You can use my hand to do so if you want to. If that's working for you, that's okay. I'm not really freaked out by it, it's fine. If you want to do that.
Can you put the rods forward, please? We'd appreciate that. If you could put them forward. Oh, well done. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Alright, ask her which one she is.
So could you cross these rods over one another if your name is Maria? Are you Maria? The eldest daughter of Thomas Halifax Esquire? Are you Maria? Could you cross these rods if you are Ellen Halifax? Are you Ellen? If you cross them over one another if you are Ellen. Oh, feels warm again, yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you, Alan.
Thank
you
you.
very much.
So that's Ellen Halifax. You were born on July the 16th, 1797. And it says that you died on August the 7th, 1878. So
Is that true? If that's true, will you cross these rods, please? If that is true, will you cross these rods?
I'm trying to do maths in
Yeah.
my head.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can feel
Yeah.
my hand is
I
warm.
can actually feel it as well.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can you put the rods forward, please? It's good to talk to you, Alan. My voice is going funny as well now.
It is, yeah.
It's good to talk to you, Alan. We're very grateful for that. Are you happy to talk to us?
Whoa.
What?
Do you know what I'm feeling right now?
What?
Pulsating in my hand.
Yeah.
In my left hand.
Yeah.
Like a heartbeat in my
Yeah.
left hand. I'm not even joking.
I am feeling strange myself. My ears are going funny. Like they've got blocked ears. Really strange. Well, Alan, I can feel your power. It's very strong. Well, can you tell us if you are happy to speak to us? If you are, will you please cross the rods? If you are very happy to speak to us, will you please cross the rods?
Do I keep looking at you when I'm actually reading the thing? Is that what it is? I feel like I'm... You're still next to me, I know, because my left arm is very warm.
Hang on.
My whole... Oh.
Yeah.
My
might be the bug.
whole left arm is warm, and yeah, I've got like a... I can feel like a... It's like there's my pulse, I can feel my pulse, but there's another like, almost like an echo after that, like a squeezing
Yeah.
feeling. So Ellen, are you actually affecting my hands right now? Could you cross these rods over if you are... Are you trying to affect me? Are you actually trying to make me feel something?
Are you making your presence? Yes, you are. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Okay. Wow.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wonder if Ellen can remember Jace and
We could
that
ask.
incident.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was around here. I don't know where that
I
happened.
don't know. I don't know.
So Ellen, there were, I believe 2 men and a woman who came here to investigate a while ago. One of them is called Jason, and he had a similar feeling in his hands when he was holding a device. I feel like you're already preempting my question.
Yeah, she's there.
So that was you. Could you uncross these if that was you? Could you uncross them if it was? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Wow. So do you know about the slime incident that happened with his hand? Do you know what happened there? There was some cold, sort of sticky, I think some kind of gel-like substance on his hand afterwards. Do you know anything about that? You were aware of that? The back of my head has just gone very warm, like tingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that. That's really good.
Wow. Oh, we've got a tractor or something. Tractor.
Just let that pass.
Yep.
Right, no, ask her. She's happy.
Back of my head feels so fuzzy.
Yeah. Alan, can I ask you a question, please? Are you happy here? Are you happy to be at rest in this lovely little graveyard? Are you happy? If you are, will you cross the rods?
Look at my hand.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
My whole hand is literally... Look, my thumb is like twitching.
Yeah.
What?
Are you happy here, Alan? If you are, will you cross the rods? Have you been here?
GoPro's just turned off again.
GoPro's just gone off again. That's weird. That should lock on and... Oh, what did I ask?
You asked her if she was happy here. You were going to ask another question.
Yeah.
But I don't think you finished.
So you're saying you're happy here, Alan? If you are, can you put the mate straight again, please? If you're happy here, can you put the mate straight? Oh, that's good. That's always good to know. It's always good to know. Can I ask you one more question, Alan? Is there any other spirits here with you? Is there any other spirits here with you? If they are, will you cross those rods, please?
Back of my head, just feeling so...
Yeah.
That's literally like someone's got their hand.
You've got a slight aura around the back of you as well.
I?
Yeah, I can see it because I see auras.
Right round the back of my head.
Yeah, yeah. There's a slight aura there. I can see it.
Mhm.
So there are other spirits here. Thank you very much. That's great. I think we're going to cut this now.
Yeah. Oh.
Ellen.
Hold on, 1 second. Sorry, I just got curious. Can we ask if Ellen is the one who is turning off the GoPro? Can we find that out? So Ellen, there's a device that's over on top of a gravestone over there. It's helping us out to try and see if anyone's here. Are you fiddling with it? Could you let us know? Are you touching it or trying to maybe draw energy from it? Because it keeps turning off. Is that you who's doing that? Can you cross them? Really big cross if that is you. It's a little... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's modern technology.
Yeah.
Modern technology. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Do you want to say thank you for talking to her? And
yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. That's strange. You're the first spirit to actually physically touch me. So, thank you for that. Yeah, it feels strange, but that's fine. I'm glad that you did it, and I'm glad that we got to talk to you. So, I just hope that you are happy here and that you have a feeling of peace. And I guess we'll
go with love.
Yeah, we shall leave you with love and light.
Oh, look, I went straight across when you said that.
Yep.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank
you very much. Wow. Wow. Hey?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else here?
Mary, was that you?
If there's anybody here in the spirit world who'd like to talk to us, we come with love and peace.
A lot of people who are alive at the moment constantly ask the question of, is there life after death? Do you know the answer to that?